Hey, what's up guys? Welcome to another episode of Pan the Organizer. So today I'm going to show you how to polish and ceramic coat car glass. So 2 easy steps that you guys are going to be able to do thanks to this tutorial. So number 1, we're going to polish car glass. I'm going to show you how to do so. And polishing car glass is going to help to remove any acid rain spots, any hard water spots, any traffic film, and also stubborn burn poo spots that are left on your windshield, and can also help to remove any fine to medium scratches left by the wiper blades or any grit that's left behind. And then we're going to seal and protect the glass for up to 2 years of durability using a ceramic coating that's specifically formulated for glass, and that's going to help to repel against water, dirt, salt, snow, ice, and a bunch of other stuff by making the surface very hydrophobic. You barely won't even need to use your wipers when you're driving and it's raining outside, so it's pretty awesome, and you're going to learn everything there is to know about it. So without further ado, stay tuned, let's go ahead and start the show. So hey guys, I'm Pan, welcome to the show. I hope you guys are having a great day. So as I said, today is a tutorial on how to polish and ceramic coat car glass. So whether you have a truck, an SUV, or a car, this applies to all types of vehicles and on all types of exterior glass. So whether it's a windshield, your side glass, or your rear glass, it's all good. So step number 1 is going to be to polish the surface. So it's very important to polish a glass surface, and that way you remove any hard water spot stains that you have, any acid rain spots that's on there, any stubborn burn poo spots. We all hate those if they are on the glass. You can also help to remove traffic film. So that's the road grime and that oily substance that's on your paint and on your windshield as well. And that's to ensure a proper bonding of the protection item that we're going to apply later. So once the glass is squeaky clean, the glass polishing step can also help to remove fine to medium scratches or swirls that have been put into the windshield by the wipers as they go back and forth. Imagine all that grit on the wipers and on the windshield going back and forth. Sometimes this will leave some marks. So what you want to do, and what you ultimately hope by polishing your glass, is to have ultimate clarity through your window so you can see properly, and also to have a smooth surface that's free of any residues or any contaminants before you go ahead and apply your ceramic coating. So once we're done with the polishing steps for glass, then we're going to go ahead and prep the surface using an IPA or isopropyl alcohol mix to make sure the surface is squeaky clean and ready to receive the ceramic coating. So we apply a glass coating to make sure we get ultimate durability. So you're done cleaning all that glass, so you want to help protect that for years to come, and you want to help protect your windshield against water, dirt, dust, also snow, ice, and also salt. And of course, adding a layer of protection on top of your glass is going to help do that by making your surface hydrophobic, meaning it's going to help to repel all that dirt and water and make the water just bead off and sheet off the glass extremely quickly. So that way, when you're driving down the road, well, when it's raining or you're in the elements out there, you barely have to use your windshield wipers. So that's a cool thing. And of course, well, ultimately, this is better for your safety as you're driving out there. So let's go over the basic tools and products that you need to do the job. I'll make sure to include the links to all the products in the description under the video for you guys to check them out. So first of all, what you're going to need is some masking tape. This way you're going to mask all the trim around the glass, because the polish, of course, can affect and stain trim. So you want to make sure you protect all the trim and all the paintwork around your windshield, because today we're going to do the demonstration on the windshield. You're going to need some microfiber glass towels. I use some from the Rag Company. This one here, of course, is waffle weave. And then we have some corduroy style microfibers also made specifically for glass. This is a very short nap, very low pile, and it's perfect for glass. We also have a combination of 2 glass towels, and it's called a smitten. So this is a glass mitten, double-sided. So one side with the waffle weave and the other side is good to buff the glass to make sure you get no streaks. Then we have glass cleaners. Very important to use ammonia-free glass cleaners, and high-quality ones like Geon Glass. So this is a very good glass cleaner, premium brand. Then we're going to have the use of a polish for glass specifically made. This one here has cerium oxide, and it's a water-based polish. So this is CarPro Ceriglass. Very easy to use, and you have 2 ways of using this glass polish. So essentially, you can use it with a block applicator like this that has a special tip at the end. So this is usually rayon based. This is good for polishing glass. So you apply a little bit, and this is one if you want to do the glass polishing by hand. So if you have some very light dirt or you don't have necessarily a DA polisher, you can do this by hand. So you apply a couple of drops and you rub in circular motions on the surface and then you wipe away. Or you can use a rayon-based glass polishing pad like this one from CarPro. As you can tell, it's very, very thin because glass is one of the hardest surfaces and you need to transfer a lot of energy from your polisher to the glass surface. So this is a 5-inch and it goes onto a 5-inch backing plate of your favorite DA polisher. And this is gonna help, of course, to do a lot better job by polishing the glass, of course, because you have a lot more power and energy doing this. So you're gonna do overlapping motions, so up and down and left to right. And this is gonna also help to remove any fine to medium scratches that are left by your wiper blades and all that grit if you do have some minor swirls and scratches on your glass. And of course, using a glass polishing pad increases depth and clarity into your glass by making it ultra smooth and ultra shiny. So this, of course, is much more efficient than doing it by hand, but still you have both options. Once you're done, of course, removing all the glass polish, you want to remove the polishing residue with CarPro Eraser. This is basically an IPA solution or isopropyl alcohol mix. And this is going to make sure to remove any polishing oils and polish residue, make the surface squeaky clean, and this is going to help to prep the surface before you apply the coating. And talking about a coating, the ceramic coating we have for glass today has a durability of up to 2 years, and it's CarPro FlyBy Forte. This is their premium ceramic coating specifically formulated for glass. Has a durability, as I said, of up to 2 years. It's going to make the surface extremely hydrophobic, meaning the water is going to bead off and sheet off extremely quickly. It makes, of course, maintenance of your glass pretty easy. So you apply 3 coats of this on your windshield and 1 coat on the side glass, and we're going to go over the steps together. But essentially, you can buy this on its own, or you can buy it as part of a kit. So this is the FlyBy Forte kit. And inside you have everything you need to be able to polish and, of course, ceramic coat your glass. So you have a small version of the Seriglass glass polish. You have the block applicator like this to polish your glass by hand for those of you who don't have a polishing machine. You have a small bottle of CarPro Eraser. So this is the IPA wipe. And you also have a 15 milliliter version of the glass coating itself. This is FlyBy Forte. Now this is a true glass coating made specifically for glass, and the inspiration behind its formula is kind of the stuff you'll find on modern cell phone screens to have that hydrophobic and scratch resistant surface. So this is pretty good because it also has some scratch resistance built in, of course, for some minor scratches by your wiper blades and all that grit. This helps protect against that. You have the applicator pads that are inside as well. So let's go over the steps that we're going to need, but there are also other kits, by the way. So if we look at G-Technique, another great brand of coatings, they also have their G4 Nanotech glass polish. This is another great polish. They have their G1 Clear Vision Smart Glass coating. This is a ceramic coating for glass as well. And they have their version of an IPA wipe, which is panel wipe. So this is a commercially available panel wipe to prep your surface. So there are many great companies out there that make coatings for the glass. It's up to you to choose the ones that are available in the countries where you live. All right, so let's go over the steps necessary to polish and protect your glass. So before we go ahead and start the steps, make sure that your vehicle is thoroughly washed and dried. Step number 1 is to cover the vehicle surfaces and trim around the glass using masking tape because glass polish will stain black trim. Step number 2, apply a small amount of the polish to the glass polish pad. Step number 3, work thoroughly on the glass surface in overlapping motions. Now you have the option to do this by hand using the supplied polishing block. So you apply a couple of pea-sized drops of the glass polish onto the block, and then in overlapping motions and in circular motions, make sure to work this thoroughly into the glass. And when it's dried, then you buff it off using a clean and dry microfiber towel. Or you can use a dual action polisher machine or a rotary machine, including a glass polishing pad that you attach to the backing plate of your machine polisher. And then again, in overlapping motions, up and down and left to right, you work the polish into the glass. And when you're done, of course, step number 4 is to clean the surface thoroughly when complete. So remove any leftover polish with a clean and dry microfiber towel. Step number 5 is to wipe down the surface with an IPA solution like CarPro Eraser to remove any polishing oil residue. Step number 6 is to pour a few drops of CarPro FlyBy Forte glass coating over the supplied application pad. Step number 7, apply in circular motion across the glass and do not wipe the product off. Very important, do not wipe off. It's gonna evaporate on its own and we're gonna work itself into the glass and cross-link with the glass surface. Step number 8, on a windshield, repeat steps 6 and 7 2 more times for a total of 3 coats. On side windows, only 1 layer is needed. Step number 9, using the same applicator, but with no additional coating on it, repeat step 7, buffing off any trace of residue until the surface is 100% transparent and clear. Step number 10, apply a bit of the coating to the wiper blades and let the blades stand up for roughly 10 minutes for the coating to cure. Step number 11, keep the surface dry for at least 4 hours after the application and do not use the wiper blades for 24 hours. Do not wash the car for the 3 following days. So now you polished and you protected your windshield, and the durability of the coating is up to 2 years. And the cool thing about CarPro FlyBy Forte is that it fully bonds by penetrating the top surface of the glass by merging and transforming it into a hydrophobic smooth surface. So it's not going to allow any chattering or any wiper noise, and it's going to be very smooth for your wiper blades on top of the surface. So you're going to notice just how awesome it is to have a sealed surface with a glass coating like CarPro FlyBy Forte, because when you're going to drive over 30 miles per hour or 50 kilometers per hour in rain or the elements, you're going to see the water just bead off and sheet off the glass super quickly, meaning that you barely won't even need to use your wiper blades, and that's an awesome thing. So of course it increases your visibility, increases your safety and security while driving, and makes your maintenance washes a lot easier because the glass is going to be a lot easier to maintain and to clean. The other cool thing is that this product, like other high-grade ceramic coatings, resists chemicals from pH 4 all the way up to pH 12. So this is a high chemical resistant item. And of course, it's going to protect your windshield for a minimum of 6 months and all the way up to 2 years, depending, of course, if your car is in a garage or if it's outside in the elements 365 days a year. So this is a very high durability coating, and of course, high performance as well. You can apply this, of course, in the automotive world, but it's also good for marine applications and, of course, aviation as well. So by the way, guys, I'll make sure to include all the products and tools that I talked about today in the description under the video for you guys to check those links out. Again, I hope you enjoyed this tutorial. If that's the case, show me your support by smashing the thumbs up button. Also, if you haven't done so yet, take a second and click the subscribe button that's found under this video, and that way you'll subscribe to my channel and never miss my future videos. So guys, of course, thanks for being there, thanks for watching, and in the meantime, don't forget, keep it tight, keep it clean, and I'll see you on the next one.